do? Yeah, it's the brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. I don't know who I am. I'm him, Junns at NBIC, giving all praise and glory to the heavenlies, for they are worthy to be what? To be praised. Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to all you guys for your continuous support, leaving all that feedback, the positive, the negative. All things is respected and needed because it allows me to do what I do best, and that is to continue keeping my foot heathens, you he-grows, and the newly installed heathen nice snacks. Round of applause for that. Let's mic up just a little bit. Yeah, man. Want to start off by giving my apologies. Took some time off from coming on live. Had to really sit down and evaluate myself. Wanted to spend some time with my son. Definitely wanted to spend some quality time with the Wiz, and just basically just gather my thoughts, process everything, figure out what's the next direction that's going with the podcast. What we doing moving forward. Like I told you guys before, I will be doing a lot more interviews. I got interviews lined up, just gotta edit and make it look, presentable and give it to the masses. Um yeah, just basically just evaluating myself, taking a new approach. Definitely gotta give you guys more of a professional manner. Cause some of you guys think that I come on these social medias to chat off, or what these people always say is I be ranting. And there's a difference between ranting and having a passion, right? My passion is to see us win. My passion is to see us identify lies and corruptions and confusion. See, these things are what my passion may be. And sometimes I be all over the place. Granted, my brain is on 1,050 trillion things running through my head. I'll be having the idea of speaking about this, and then I get, derailed, and something like this will pop up to my head, or I will see something. When you are in this path of righteousness, you know that this body of yours is really not yours, right? You really just operating on the times that that they tell you to operate. But long story short, I'm just more focused on delivering my people the content that's needed, the professionalism that's needed, warranted, and having myself to remember that I am a representation, not just of the creators, but of my ancestors, and also those that tune in and watch me and support me and give all the feedbacks. I am a representation of you, because the things that I bring to you is the things that's help you get to, the next phase, the next chapter, the next hurdle, whatever it may be. My job is to represent you just like how you represented me, right? This is a family structure. This is rebuilding and restoring order within the Black and brown community. So I just wanted to say that. Round of applause for that. Oh man. So I'm not gonna be long-winded. Not gonna give you scriptures today. I just want to have a conversation with my sisters. I want to have a conversation with every single woman on the face of this earth. I want to have a conversation with all the single mothers that's holding it down, that's in these circumstances and doing what they need to do to give the best for their children. But I want my single mothers to understand, mainly the black and brown, that the whole world knows that the mass majority of colored women today are single parents. And the whole world knows that a mother or father who's doing it alone creates a structure that is not solidified, right? It's an imbalance that occurs when a child is only being raised, monitored, and guided by one source, one parent, one mother, one father, right? Now, the reason why I'm saying this and the reason why I feel entitled to speak to the women is because there's a high influx, a high wave of migrants coming to America. And the mass majority of these migrants are individuals who are convicts in their homeland. And they come over here for a new start, but that mentality doesn't leave. It stays put. And now they're coming into an environment. They're coming into a community, a society where women are wearing nothing. Children are wearing nothing. Women are being distracted. Children are being distracted. iPhones in their hands, not paying attention to what's going on around them. And the list goes on. Where these individuals is coming from a background of what you will call survival, what you will call economic structure. See, there's no country on the face of this earth that gives you the amount of free will like America do. And they come here and they see things like children wearing nothing. And I'm gonna show you. What I'm saying. I'm gonna show you video of what's going on. And I'm also having to let people understand the steps that are needed to prevent these things from occurring. So without further ado, let me share my screen. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Bear with me. So right here, people, right here, here's an Ecuadorian migrant who allegedly raped a 13-year-old NYC girl, said he recorded the attack in a sickening confession. So not only did he do it, he recorded it. This was pleasurable to him. Let's read it. It says the Ecuadorian migrant charged with raping a 13-year-old girl, he bound and gagged in a Queens Park, told cops he recorded the attack during a sickening tape confession, prosecutors alleged Wednesday. The chilling admission by Christian Giovanni Inga Landai, 25, broke the silence in an otherwise hushed court hearing in which he was arraigned on charges of rape, predatory sexual assault, kidnapping, and a rife of other felonies from this shocking June 13 attack in Kensal Park. Now, I was around Kensal Park today. I'm gonna show you. I was in Kensington Park today, Flushing, Queens. I was all through Flushing, Queens today. Just to show you how close these things are to an individual like myself. Just to show you how close these things are happening to even individuals like myself. Look how close this is to me. This is not too far. This is literally a 40-minute drive from my house to this location. Okay? It says, I was nervous at first, then got comfortable and recorded it. Okay? Inga admitted in the videotape statement, prosecutors said in the Queens Criminal Court, drawing cites from the audience. Inga, who has scratches visible on his face, scattled and kept his head down throughout the arrangement, including as Judge Jonah B. Waters ordered him held without bail until his next court appearance, July 1st. This is him. This is him. This is it right here. This is it right here. You know I can't play it on YouTube, but this is it right here. Okay? This is the girl. Now, as you can see, you see how she's dressed? Now, I'm saying all of that to say this, that ladies, you are going to have to cover up. Your children. Oh, look, matter of fact, let me, before I even continue talking, let me show you the other one. Hold on.
You're not going nowhere. Get my phone. Get my phone. Okay. You're not going nowhere. 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 You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not.
Ahora joven seguro que pasa por una de las chamaquitas.
Okay? So, I just want you to know, she caught a man videotaping her daughter. Now, it is two things that's going to happen here. The one, it might be a setup to arrange to get this daughter of hers kidnapped, or it's going to be arranged for the man to fulfill his fetish. Now, what's giving these individuals the green light? Huh? What's giving these individuals the green light to do these things? Well, like I mentioned before, the green light comes from what society has displayed on the women here in America. The freedom of dressing how you want, moving how you want, talking how you want, and not to mention that these people are very aware that a mass majority of our women here in New York are raising children on their own. So now the question that I gotta ask you guys is, now what are you going to do? Do we just say, oh, I'm over exaggerating, that's not gonna happen to everyone? Or we're going to do the necessary things to prevent situations like that from happening? Why is it a sister having to defend? Where are the men at? Where are the men? How come our women are defending the honor of themselves and their children when that's something the man's supposed to do? So, fellas, where are you? Where are you? When are we going to protect our cubs? When are we going to protect our nationality? When are we going to protect our so-called culture? When are we? What must be done to prevent things like this from occurring? Now, for me, as a father, I tell my children, yo, keep a banger with you. Whatever happens, I'll take full responsibility after the situation is adjourned. Keep your banger with you. Stop walking around with nothing. Don't wear nothing. My daughter, she be wanting like, Dad, it's hot. I be like, nope. Go change. Oh, you want to put on some shorts? Go put on one of Daddy's shorts. Where them things come up to your goddamn kneecaps. Yeah? Yeah. Keep a banger. Dress accordingly. Pay attention to your surroundings. It's too many of you young black women walking these streets by yourself late at night on your phone, head down to the floor, not paying attention to your surroundings. I don't know what you think today's times is, but let me give you a newsflash. You are living in the worst times of any era in life. You are living in the most scarce times. The closest thing to what we are living in was literally slavery, when black people was walking in various locations late at night and was afraid to get caught by a European. You are living in those times now. And you cannot afford to be walking down your road with your head down. I don't care if your house is right around the corner. You are supposed to keep your eyes on, ears on, locked, and fully focused. And I think the phones is playing a very pivotal role into the reasoning to our women is being raped, kidnapped, abused, attacked, robbed. These dudes that's riding around in these little scooters now are riding around in areas where women is walking by themselves, like downtown Brooklyn, and they riding around and they snatching these women's purses. All of these things are transpiring right before you. And you don't understand that a lot of these things could be avoided by you just paying attention. A lot of these things could be avoided by you just paying attention. Dressing appropriately. Mothers, there's no way on God's green earth are you allowing your daughter to wear pom-pom shorts because it's 98-degree weather. When I can see a Arabian woman dressed in all black, the mask all the way up to her eyes, and not a single complaint. But here you are complaining with your fatigue. You know your body. You know the physique that you carry. And these people know that when a woman is outside like that and her daughter's outside like that, 9 out of 10 times there's not a man in the house. Because any man that's in the house would forbid his wife nor his child to come outside looking like that. Where y'all think y'all going? Excuse me? Nah, baby girl, go put some clothes on. Now, honey bun, go put some clothes on. Yes, I have to talk about this because look how close this is to my house. Look how close this is to my house. And here in New York, it's an influx of these individuals. Now, I'm not the one to say close the borders. I'm not about that. I could care less. Come here, make your money, right? People come to America to make money. Make your money, take care of your family. Not here to knock that. But what I am against these countries like Ecuador, Guatemala, and all these areas that's allowing the prisoners to be released and sent here off a pardon by the president that you guys voted for to bring that chaos over here. I don't know if you guys ever seen the final purge that took place in Texas. That's going to happen here. It's going to happen here. And me and my homies, we're gonna set something up. We're gonna set up a boxing training exercise for brothers and sisters in all ages to attend, to compete, to complete, and receive a certification. We're going to have to do this, and we're going to do so. The admission is $100. A whole month. $100. That includes you, your family, whoever. And you gotta come, and you gotta be devoted in learning how to defend and protect yourself. A lot of you women today don't know about pressure points. A lot of women today don't know nothing besides kicking a man in his nuts and hope that he's not wearing a cup, that he could feel the pain and you can run for freedom, run for safety. That's not how it goes. We have to be reprogrammed. We have to be retaught survival because our mothers gave us a sense of comfort when we was never supposed to be comfortable here. I don't care how much money your mother's putting in your bank account. I don't care how much cars, how much trips, how much places you traveled the world and nothing happened to you. You're supposed to never be complacent with being an individual. As a black and brown individual, acting like this is not survival. We're too comfortable. We're too comfortable allowing our daughters to walk around with nothing on. We're too comfortable. And we're going to have a training. And I want every single one of you guys to participate. I even do one even better for you. Even if you can't even come to the New York City location, we're going to have a Zoom. If you got a phone, you're going to watch the Zoom. And we're gonna figure this out together, because I'll be damned if somebody I know or somebody I love allows something like this to happen. Where are the fathers at to hold these women accountable? To say, no, you cannot come outside like this. Where are you? Please, if you are around, you need to hold it down. That's it. That is it. Too many of our daughters is ending up missing, being snatched up, and being kidnapped and raped and abused. And anybody that was ever in those circumstances, they will tell you that they have never been the same since. So please think about what's being said. Protect your family, protect your children, protect yourself. Ladies, it is time for you to seek a king so that king can stand by your side. Don't seek a king for his resources. Seek a king for his holiness. It's not about the resources. Things come and go, but a loyal ride or die will stand forever. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. Came to you guys live. Once again, continue supporting. I appreciate all the feedback. Please give me all the feedback. I need it. Like I said, I'm trying to elevate myself to another plateau as far as the content, the delivery, the approach. You know what I'm saying? Having more empathy for you guys. Knowing that even though with the knowledge that I have, I still gotta be on the side and meet you guys where you are at. You understand? And if it's your first time, I hope it's not your last time. If it's your second time, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, that means I'm still on your mind. That means it's time to get on that grind. And that grind is to become and stand kingdom ready. And if you don't know who I am, like I told you before, I am him. Mr. Keep my foot on you heathens, you he-grows, and the newly installed heathenites next. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Listen to the creator say one time for the one time. Protect the family, y'all. Protect the children. Protect the women. And I'ma holler at y'all.